नमस्ते। आप सबका हार्दिक अभिवादन अभिनंदन हमारे YouTube चैनल असर्टिव आयुर्वेदा पर। और मित्रों, इस समय सीरीज चल रही है कि आप AIPGT दे चुके हैं कि आंसर की आ चुकी होगी और आप देख रहे होंगे कि हमें कौन सी ब्रांच ऑफ करनी है और कहाँ करनी है। तो हम लोग बात कर चुके हैं का चिकित्सा पंचकर्म पर, हम लोग बात कर चुके हैं सालाक के ऊपर और आरंभ पर भी। और आज हम लोग एम्फेसाइज करेंगे, हम लोग बात करेंगे प्रसूति तंत्र और कौमार भीति। इस विषय पर कुछ बोलने के पहले मैं ये एक बहुत कहना चाहता हूँ, बहुत गंभीरता से। आई वुड लाइक टू से विद seriousness that everything I am talking with the seriousness, but here it is with the more seriousness that don't go on the narratives, because what is happening, people of every field are making narratives, and that narrative is propagated without any fact or the evidence. So when you are doing anything, not only the selection of your PG specialty, but anything, so don't go on the narratives. Yes, you are listening something from someone, and that may be possibility that they are making narratives only, without any fact, without any reality. So don't go on the narrative. वो बोलना शुरू करेंगे यहाँ की ये चीज़ तो बहुत अच्छी है, और जब आप गए आए और वहाँ पर पहुँचे, एडमिशन करा लिया, तो पता चला कि वहाँ ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। और बहुत सारे लोगों को मैंने रिग्रेट करते हुए सुना है, बहुत सारे पीजी स्कॉलर्स को रिग्रेट करते हुए सुना है, अरे सर हमने तो ये सुना था कि यहाँ का विभाग ऐसा है और हमें ये मिला, हमें ये मिला। तो डोंट गो ऑन द नैरेटिव्स फॉर एनी वर्क ऑफ द लाइफ, फॉर एनी डिसीजन ऑफ द लाइफ, गो ऑन द फैक्ट्स, and facts create narratives in the later time, but the temporarily narratives are just like narratives only. So the prasuti tantra, and always I am emphasizing that here are the two aspects, national and the global, because every time if you go to the site of the Ministry of Ayush, or you will see the parliamentary questions on the site of the parliament, either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, there are the questions always by the honorable parliamentarians that what government of India is doing, what is the take of Ministry of Ayush for the global propagation of the Ayurveda, for the global propagation of the Ayurveda. This is the thing which is going on. So here I'm trying to emphasize the processors that what is the scope of any discipline at the national level as well as the global level. Okay, today Prasuti. And just I have divided into the two or the three major divisions. First is the first four. First four means All India Institute of Ayurveda, New Delhi, NIADU, Jaipur, ITRA, Jamnagar, and the Banaras Hindu University. And then the whole private sector of all over country, and certainly the third sector is the colleges of the state governments, and having the discipline of specialties different in the postgraduate courses. Fine. For Prasuti Tantra, if you see one fundamental criteria, if you are putting parameter, that what is the position of the independent seizure operations during the delivery, due to several reasons, now the seizures are very much compulsory. So what is the position, what is the exposure in these three or four, I mean so here you know better. The initiator in this way is the none other than the Pujaniya Professor P.V. Tiwari Madam, and all her disciples are working at part to excellent disciple, and then the disciples in the third generation, fourth generation is going on at the different centers, either from the Jaipur or the Jamnagar, or I mean not Jamnagar, Jaipur or Delhi, and the BHU itself. So here is the things, all the products of even in the private sector like the ODP, those wherever the products of the MS Prasuti of the Banaras Hindu University are they are keeping the flag of the Prasuti Tantra high in respect of every accountability, whether it is the Caesar operations or any other operations of related to the gynae problems. And of course, the Ayurvedic interventions are very much along with the modern treatments. It's going on all together. So all these four centers are more or less at par. And but if you see the number of patients and the number of IBD and the number of OPD, certainly I don't have the exact numbers, but working hand is more in Banaras Hindu University in the department of Prasuti Tantra in comparison of Jaipur, Jamnagar and Ayurveda too. So if you are willing to have your admissions in the Prasuti, then these four, and if you want to be in a private sector, so I have one authentic information by the Professor Viswes, the head of the department of Prasuti Tantra of the Banaras Hindu University. Now, yes, he is the male gynecologist, and the male gynecologist nowadays is a rare status, but I know the male gynecologist, Professor Ramna Prakash sir, Professor Indra Pandey sir, having more confidence in us than the female gynecologists. So, Professor Viswes has given me some information, and I'm very happy and delighted that he told me that all the four centers, it is more or less going on at par. And in private sector, he recommended for the Harapsar. Harapsar is doing good job, and of course he said that I said you yesterday only that I said speak with the consultation of the colleagues. I tried to connect me from the Jaipur also, but even the WhatsApp calls are not there and they are not approachable. Anyhow, so in the private sector, Harapsar and Hassan, Udupi, and for the Ayurvedic interventions, there is a more centers you have to invent. I am not meant to invent. You have to investigate whether the numbers are high and where the physicians are, Ayurvedic gynecologists are doing good systematic or appreciable job. And about the state governments, right from JK to Tamil Nadu and the Kerala, east to west, from Gujarat to the Arunachal Pradesh, the status of the state government and these PG disciplines of the Prasuti is rarely appreciable in any college where this specialty is. जहाँ पर भी ये प्रसूति के कॉलेजेस प्रसूति की डिसिप्लिन है, वहाँ की स्थिति आप ये मान के चलिएगा कि वो ठीक है, तभी राज्य सरकारों को मिला है। ऑब्वियसली आप सेकेंड ऑप्शन अगर आप प्राइवेट की फीस वगैरह नहीं अब वहन कर सकते हैं, तो अगर इन चार में आपको नहीं मिल रहा है तो आप राज्य सरकारों के भी जहाँ पर पीजी डिसिप्लिन प्रसूति में है वहाँ आप ऑप्ट कर सकते हैं। मैं बात कर सकता हूँ बनारस के संपूर्ण राजकीय आयुर्वेदिक कॉलेज संपूर्ण उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार के चौपर घाट में जो है बनारस में, वहाँ का भी डिपार्टमेंट काफ़ी ठीक है। और एक चीज़ और आपको मैं बताऊँ, और बहुत दुखदाई है, कष्टदायी है, it is a very hard fact but I have to speak. The Caesar operation by an Ayurveda MS Ayurveda Prasuti Tantra is legalized only in one state. In which state? You may think BHU UP. No, it is not. So then, next, think. It is only the Maharashtra, only one, where Caesar is a legalized, authorized position by an Ayurvedic gynecologist with the PG. Rest everywhere, wherever these things are going on, that is under curtain. I can't speak more than that, but that is under curtain. Whatsoever the school is, or whatsoever the institute is, only the Maharashtra government has legalized, and see there are also some opposition by the Foxy and the other organizations, but it's going on. And rest of the public convenient, and I said very well in my first series also कि आपको ये भी देखना होता है कि आप पब्लिक सेवा में अपनी वही स्किल अगर दे पा रहे हैं तो पब्लिक आपके पास आती है, आप अच्छा केयर देते हैं, हेल्थ केयर अच्छा देते हैं तो पब्लिक आपके पास आती है। उसको ये नहीं जरूरत होती है देखने की कि वो लीगल है कि इलीगल है, कि वो व्यक्ति अथराइज है, वो व्यक्ति का स्कीम देखती है, संस्था का नाम देखती है और अपनी कष्टों के निवारण के लिए आपकी संस्था में आती है। और इसी श्रेणी में ये सारी संस्थाएं हैं जहाँ पर की अच्छी आईपीडी है, ओपीडी है। पब्लिक को इससे मतलब नहीं है कि ये लीगल है कि इलीगल है, पब्लिक को अपनी समस्या का समाधान चाहिए और वो हम लोग दे रहे हैं, और यही हमारी पब्लिक एक्सेप्टेंस है, यही हमारी ताकत है। अब उन प्रसूति तंत्र के विभागों में आपको जाने की आवश्यकता, आपको सोचना पड़ेगा जहाँ के पर की फैकल्टी होस्ट फैकल्टी है या गेस्ट फैकल्टी है, अपना क्लिनिक चला रही है और कॉलेज में उसका नाम चल रहा है और पीजी डिसिप्लिन चल रही है, तो वहाँ आपको सोचना पड़ेगा। इसी रिलेशनशिप में मैं बात करूँ तो एनसीआईएसएम की मुझे बहुत तारीफ करनी चाहिए, बिकॉज दे आर नाउ वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट अबाउट द गेस्ट और द होस्ट फैकल्टी और द ऑन पेपर फैकल्टी। In the hearing, they are demanding Google Map, they are demanding a lot of local taxes paid by the faculty, and one thing is the Google Map. And due to this, they are issuing the warning, they are suspending the this code, and they are debarring them from the certain period for the teaching if anyone is found guilty that he or she is on paper faculty. I appreciate this approach of the NCISM. The education level must be high, and it is the one good approach by the NCISM. It is the national situation about the specialist of the postgraduates. What about the abroad? Whether they will get any permission to do the practice of Ayurvedic interventions except operating? It is impossible to get any permission in abroad to do the surgical procedure having the degree of MS Ayurveda Prasuti Tantra and DMS MS Ayurveda Prasuti Tantra. It is impossible. But whether the postgraduate specialist of the PG in Prasuti Tantra are eligible to practice gynecology as a gynecologist abroad, answer is very clear, as it is further studied, that without any operative procedure, wherever the things are permissible, only the medical cure of some diseases related to the gynecological, and it's very true that there are several diseases where there is only medical treatment is required. No surgical procedure is required. Forget the delivery courses in the abroad, but up to a limited status, what the information I have, I may be wrong, but what the information and the understanding I have, I may say there is a limited chance in the abroad, whatever the things are coming in the parliament or in the bulletins for the upliftment of the Ayurveda in abroad. These disciplines like Salya or the Prasuti is at the far end. So now the sister department, comorbid. And what about the comorbids and where it is good? If the criteria is NICU, if the criteria is Bhalpanchkar, if the criteria is number of OPD, if the criteria is IPD, here too, the Banaras Hindu University, the All India Institute of Ayurveda, NIA, DU, Jaipur, and ITRA, Jamnagar, is more or less at par. But if the number and the expert skill and the number of faculty, if you count, then here too Banaras Hindu University is at upper hand. The number of faculty is here much more. even double, triple in comparison of Baki these three. I know the exact number, but I can detail it, but it will hurt someone. So the other institutes, and this is the reason why the undergraduate students of Banaras University are agitating since last 4 years that the number of the PG seats must enhance, and it should be. Their demands are genuine, but there are some technical reasons, and I hope it will be removed with the due course of time, with the capability of the leadership of the faculty, and see what happens. But here the number of experts are high, more in comparison of Delhi, Jaipur, and Jammu. And of course, the total number is also more in the Banaras University. So it may be one reason that every topper of the Banaras University back 2-3 years just opting comrade. And really they have designed a course of BM in Ayurveda, and the leadership of the Professor BM Singh, who is in the department for more 5-6 years, I think so, not less than this, and completed many tenures of the head of the department. He developed the department at Parkwood. And my other friends like Professor Rajgopal and Professor Nisha there in Jaipur. If I am taking the names of Kamarvit, why I am not taking the names of in the Prasuti? Yes, Dr. Meenakshi in Aya and Dr. Professor Bharati Mangalam, who happened to be my classmate in my PG course. And I was trying to connect Meenakshi and the Bharati both before speaking to you, but it was not materialized. Now, of course, Professor Lakshmi Devi, I'm in doubt whether she is retired or she is working. But Dr. Silpa Donga is there. So, it's a team which is working, and if we are in the field of coming to the Comargrid, and then if the private, then the Hasham, the leadership of Professor Sailja Rao, who is really giving the result with the Panchkarma and all other expertise of the Balrog, and also Professor D.M. Singh opined that in the Balrog center of the Wardha is also doing very well, and coming to the state governments and the PG specialties in the Comargrid, situation is the same. The state government situation is the same. Whatsoever the government is, maybe somewhere some individual is having its own capability and the political capability along with the academic and the clinical capabilities and the administrative capabilities, the political capabilities, and moving her department in the state governments and the discipline very well, very high, very established. But if you are in position to take any branch into the top 4, and but if you want to have a special interest in your discipline and you are not getting in this top 4 of the national level, then certainly I shall suggest you that you may opt the private if you have the capability, something economy and the finance is involved in the private sector. But if you have the trust area in your mind, in your heart, yes, I have to be a gynecologist, I have to be a pediatrician, I have to be just a general physician, Panchkam, Shalya, Salate, like that. Come on, take admission in private college and leave these other branches of these 4 institutes. Serve your purpose of your motto of your life. You have a dream that you should be a gynecologist, then why you are getting admission in any other branch of the discipline or anywhere? You must search out where is the Prasuti Tantra is available for me, and go there and serve your life dream. And if that college or if that institution is not servicing you at lot, a lot, not making, not able to train you and power to the excellence, then don't be pessimistic. Be optimistic after completion of the degree. Yes, not the during the degree. During the degree, you have to be on that center. After the completion of the degree, you just stay 1 year somewhere, and people welcome the skilled people. They are running things like that, and like anything. So you must pursue your own dream, and if don't be on the stipend, don't be on the monetary benefits of these government institutions, including these national institutions of the Ministry of Ayush or the UGC. When I say UGC, that is the only one, that is the Banaras Hindu University, from the University Grant Commission. So, friends, this is all about the Prasuti Tantra and the command break. Don't believe on narratives. Check the facts. Check the evidence. Ask to your seniors before taking admission. And if you are already completed these degrees in this specialty, then search your scope. There are the many things. See what is in the command break. The Swan Prasan or this philosophy and the immunity is so demanding, so demanding. You may develop your skill for this and all other diseases where people are seeing going to the homeopathy. नहीं, हम अपने बच्चे को अंग्रेजी दवा नहीं देंगे, उसके बहुत साइड इफेक्ट्स होते हैं. It is a common phenomenon which is prevailing in the mind of couples, and especially in the minds of elite couples. They are avoiding these chemicals. They are in search of the something natural, and in that search they are going to the homeopathy and they are coming to the Ayurveda. So you have a very better opportunity to serve the public, to serve the new citizens of the India, which are, I'm searching a proper word. Yes, the born new citizens of the India. Yeah, in this Amrit Kal. So now it's up to you which branch you are searching. Now next, I think maybe Rog Nidan or Agartant, and again I have to ask my many friends all across country what's going on, and then I shall come to you. Till that, नमस्ते, हार्दिक अभिवादन, अभिनंदन. प्रश्न पूछते रहिए. आपके बड़े सजेशंस आ रहे हैं और आ रहे हैं कि सर आप बोलते समय जरा पावर पॉइंट भी दिखाइए, बोलते समय जरा अपने जो आप पेपर्स कोड करते हैं उनकी क्लिप और लिंक भी दीजिए. सारे सजेशंस मुझे मिल रहे हैं. Really, I am very much thankful to the persons who are suggesting me, and they are not in my known centers, जिनको मैं जानता हूँ. वो ऐसी मेल आईडीज हैं जिनको मैं पहचानता ही नहीं, और उनको, लेकिन वो लोग सुन रहे हैं, वो लोग मुझे अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हैं, इनकरेज कर रहे हैं, मोटिवेट कर रहे हैं कि नहीं मैं इन विषयों पर और आपसे बात करूं, क्योंकि वो विश्वास करते हैं ऑथेंटिसिटी पर. तो मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि अपनी टेक्निकल टीम को डेवलप करूं और ये सब चीज़ें आए. लेकिन अभी थोड़ी मेरी हेल्थ से लिमिटेशंस हैं, और हमारे बच्चे जो हमको सहयोग करते हैं, जो हमारे साथ पीएचडी में हैं, मैं नाम ही ले लूँ तो भावी डॉक्टर अपर्णा सिंह, अभी तो वो डॉक्टर नहीं है क्योंकि पीएचडी नहीं लगा है, और जो और बच्चे हैं मेरे साथ जो लगातार इस टीम में काम कर रहे हैं, डॉक्टर प्रीति टमटा है. तो इन लोगों को मैंने आज ही अभी कहा कि भाई स्किल डेवलप करो कि ये सब चीज़ें भी की जाए. और मैं तो अभी स्वयं करने में सक्षम हो जाऊँगा, मैं करता भी हूँ. मेरे प्रेजेंटेशन शायद आप लोग पसंद करते हैं, लेकिन अब मुझे थोड़ा सा टेक्निकली सीखना पड़ेगा कि इसको मैं इसके साथ कैसे जोड़ूं. और जो अगर मुझे सिखाना चाहता है, आप में से कोई सुन रहा है, मोस्ट वेलकम. आप मुझे एक बार जूम मीटिंग करके सिखा दीजिए तो मैं इसको करने लगूं. आपने सुझाव दिया, बहुत बहुत आपका धन्यवाद, आभार. और फिर नमस्ते, हार्दिक अभिवादन, अभिनंदन. फिर मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में रोग निदान और अगर तंत्र के बारे में बात करेंगे. धन्यवाद.